Now I can log in as more than one user, but every user seems the same list of notes. Seems like that shouldn't be the case. Looking at our database, we have this notes endpoint, which has an array structure underneath it with each of our notes. Why does it store it under the endpoint notes? Because in main.js, we have sync state notes, right? We established if we did something else there, like Cheese Whiz, it would start storing notes under Cheese Whiz. There it is. So what if we put a user ID there? How about that? So app knows the UID, right? It's in state. What if we pass that down to main? So here's our main component. Just pass in a prop called UID that gets this.state.uid. So in main, which is an actual class, so it'll be this.props.uid, right? What if we just change sync state to this.props.uid? Who am I logged in as anyway? Let's be GitHub me. GitHub bub. Yeah. Come on. I saved. Oh, it did under Struce. I was expecting a numerical ID. What's going on in app.js? I still have it hard-coded? Oh. I never did that in the afternoon class? Didn't you guys? Handle auth gets the user here. Oh, we didn't do this? Oh. Well, that makes the homework harder. So you call handle auth, pass in this user object from on auth state changed. Pass in the user, set state UID to user.uid. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be hard-coded anymore. There you go. I'll change this title to GitHub Bub. There you go. Sign out. Sign in as Google Me. Beat this version of Google Me. Google how frugal. Yeah. And here's another UID. So now each user has his or her own notes. If I sign in, go back to GitHub. There it is. So all we did was change sync state once we had this done, which I thought was already done. Just have sync state, sync with an endpoint that's named after the UID. Yeah.
Can you go back to you're at main. Sorry. I missed what you changed in main.
Just this.props.uid. What about putting in a template literal notes slash this.props.uid like that? Endpoints, you separate with a slash if they're another level deep in the tree structure. Nested endpoint. How very nice. So now under notes, I have a key for my UID and notes underneath that. So we can get rid of these other old structures. Store them like that. Cool. Now each user has their own notes. Scope notes by user. I don't think I didn't commit after the first thing. So let me instead commit just this and this. Add Google authentication or authenticate with Google. Commit the rest of it. Scope notes by user.